Live from luxurious Akron, Ohio, you're watching Blurred City.
And we're back with Cam Boston, always bringing us in. It's Blurred City. You know how we do. We do this thing every week. You're back in the saddle. The last time I guess you went out of town or something.
Oh yeah. I've been here, there, and everywhere. Just work all the time.
Hey man, so real quick, man, tell that one person over there who don't know what Blurred City is all about. Tell them when we say blurred, what do we mean?
Blurred City and Blurred is all about video games, film, television, comics, all from a Black perspective.
Well, listen, before we even get right off of it, I got to give a shout out to my man, Cameron Blakey, for bringing in the tangible form of the comic book, man.
Yes.
It's real. It's in the building. He gave this to my lovely wife, okay? She said she wanted to see it, and it's in the place to be. As you can see, he's a real publishing company, y'all. So tell somebody how to get this thing, bro.
Well, they can grab it now at lulu.com. The link is lulu.com/spotlight/Cameron Blakey. And they can go on ahead and grab it and have a few laughs.
Man, I really appreciate this.
Oh, no problem. I appreciate y'all.
I'm a huge fan, man.
Oh, man.
And my wife said she wanted to see this, so we got it. I'm going to read it. Cool. But look, as we do every week about this time, we talk comic books, video games. We take you into the world of Blackburn, okay?
Yes.
And the world of Blurred City, according to Blackburn, Ohio. But today we're going to do something different. We got the legendary, prolific artist in the building, Cam Caution.
Oh.
Cameron Blakey. Okay.
I'm looking for
number one MC. He just ain't rhyming for nobody else. Okay. I'm gonna get one of his songs and play it on the soundtrack so y'all can know what I'm talking about. Real hip hop in the building. He's gonna draw something for us.
Yes, sir.
The most popular movie out right now, I think it's over 30 million at the box office over the weekend. I don't know if they said they was doing good. We're talking about Shazam, y'all. Fury of the Gods. Now I don't know, what do you think?
Well, I was a big fan of the first one. I haven't had a chance to see the second one yet. I plan on doing it this week. I expect good things. I expect, he's a cool character, and I thought the first one was pretty good.
Yeah.
You didn't like it? You don't like it?
I don't like him being goofy.
Yeah, he was.
I don't like my Captain Marvel, Shazam, being goofy. That ain't how I grew up, man. I didn't grow up with Shazam maintaining the adolescent mental behavior.
Yeah.
I didn't like that, man. That's crazy.
Yeah.
He made it corny. He made it for kids.
Yeah.
So I grew up with him and the old man driving around the old perv van.
Oh, that Shazam Captain Marvel.
Yeah,
guy.
that's the one I used. You saw. I don't know if you're old enough to see that.
Oh yeah. I just forgot about it. Like, wow, that's right.
You know, you can catch it on YouTube. All you gotta do is Shazam, the TV show. You'll catch him on YouTube.
Man, you went back.
That's my Shazam. Just like Adam West is my Batman.
Right.
But speaking of Shazam, speaking of DC, we got the incredible, prolific, the grand, incredible. The best artist I know, next to Damian Kendrick.
Oh, man, there's a lot of...
You about to draw Shazam?
Yes.
Well, hey, y'all in for a treat. He's going to draw Shazam real quick, real fast. We're not even going to edit this thing. We're just going to let him go. This is how we do it, Blurred City style.
All right. This is Shazam. Let's see what we can do.
Now, this is what's dope for me. The way he's a sketcher, okay? And I think it's dope, man, how these comic book characters is something that you've been drawing from day one, right?
Absolutely.
Now, sometimes you got to refer to because the costumes change from time to time.
Yes. Now, what I like to do is, yes, I have a reference here, but the reference is to make sure I don't screw up his costume, because the costume changes all the time. I'm not going to do the exact picture. I'm not going to do the exact pose. I'm always going to change it up, because what's the point of drawing something that somebody already drew? You know what I mean?
That's
like if they wanted to see that, they just look at that. This is going to be my version, and just like I like what the artist did, but I don't want to copy it.
So do you like the old Shazam outfit, like back in the day? Or you like what they doing now with the hoodie and all that stuff?
I like the old one a lot better.
With his cape hanging off his left shoulder?
Yeah, because, as you know, once Hollywood gets their mitts into something like that, they go extra. They do way too much. And I think that's what happened here.
Shazam, is he Oriental? Or he's a Mexican? What's going on with him? The way he looked, he was drawn back in the day.
Most characters back in the day were drawn. The men were usually drawn with these chiseled looks, and their eyes were really small. You couldn't see any pupils. Square jaw, large chin, always grimacing, gritting their teeth. The women were drawn with square jaw, small eyes. You might see a nostril, if that, but there were no noses. And a lot of that still takes place today. So it's more of a comic style thing, I think. But, it changed over the years with Neil Adams, who recently passed. He changed a lot of that because he didn't come from comics. He came from advertising. So when he came along and he started drawing comics, he made them more realistic, and they stopped looking cartoony and stopped looking, they began to look like something from a catalog, like real model people. Characters almost acted in the pictures.
So that's dope, man. Let's talk about the arts and how you grew up doing them. And, like, there was art classes when you was in school, huh?
Oh yeah. If I had a lot of great art teachers, that was like, one of my favorite classes, because I knew if I came in and I did the work, it was usually fun,
You had fun in school.
Right.
Was you like most of us drawing in the other classes too?
I drew in every class. I'm surprised I learned anything, man.
Wow. Well, that's dope, man.
Well,
so, speaking about not only drawing and stuff like that, so the whole arts is prevalent in your whole cipher, right?
Oh, absolutely. I'm a very creative dude. I'm always thinking of the next story, the next comic book, the next movie, short stories. I'm actually trying to write books, like real books, like novels, short stories. I make stuff. Like that's what I do. I make stuff. So.
Yeah, man, what's so dope is that, like you were saying, you was hinting to it. You don't just draw. You are the grand architect of the entire comic book. Like, I'm looking at this right here, which is your latest effort.
Yes.
Holcomb and Friends. Let me get got the ill glare going on.
Sure.
Holcomb's and Friends and stuff.
Yep.
Like Cameron Blakey.
Yep.
Okay. And you look at it, it's a real comic book. Look at this. And it feels like it's a thick one too, so you get bang for your buck.
Yeah, I wanted to make sure it wasn't a pamphlet and it was an actual, real, something you could read for a while. And
look at the pictures, it's popping. I like it. Now, why did you choose the black and white vibe?
Because I was always a Garfield fan, back in the day, and he used to have the cover in color, and the interior would be in black and white.
Oh, okay. It's
so
inspired.
So that really inspired a lot of it.
Now, how come she ain't all sexy like your other stuff you be peddling on the internet? That smut you be peddling.
Well, I wanted this to be more family friendly. It's like with this and a lot of books going forward, I asked myself, can I leave this on somebody's coffee table and leave and be asked to return? You know what I'm saying?
Okay, so that's a good one.
So I'm not going to make something crazy or something like I make stories for adults, I make stories for kids, I make stories for a lot of different audiences. This is a book that everybody can enjoy. The kids, grown people, young, old. There's a lot of lovable characters in the book. It's a lot of laughs. If you're having a hard day, You crack that open and you got something.
Okay, so tell them where they can get this from as you continue to grow Shazam.
Sure. That book can be acquired at lulu.com. The link is lulu/spotlight/Cameron Blakey. And Holcomb and Friends has a lot of jokes, a lot of lovable characters, and I think you'll enjoy it.
That's dope, man. Hey, listen here, right now we're sitting just, for those who don't know, we're sitting here with the grand incredible, the prolific Willie Kickton, the drawer of all conclusions, okay? Cameron Blakey, what up?
What's going on, man?
Hey, man, so why did you give up rap, man? You don't rap no more. You've been rapping
well,
while you were real MC.
Oh, yeah.
MCing and rapping, what's the difference?
Man.
I don't have a white stop.
Oh, yeah. Well, I did music for 7 years, hard, and music took me everywhere. Music took me from the East Coast to the West Coast. I ended up living out in California for a while. It helped me meet a lot of people. It just came a time where, as far as rap goes, I believe it's a young man's game, and the time came where I wanted to do other things, you know, because I'm an artist first. I'm an artist first, and I make stuff. And I could make music right now. I could make something now, but this is, I believe, what my old behind need to be doing right now. I'm not gonna be jumping on stage with a ball spot, you know, trying to get the crowd hype.
Wait a minute, man.
Not gonna be old jumping around on stage.
The singers can do that.
Yeah. Singers, you can sing forever. Like, you can sing until you're like 80 years old. People will still come out. You know, you dress up real nice. You have on a nice suit. Pass out some roses. You can do that. Right. But when if you're talking about rap is a contact sport, and if you don't know that going in, I mean, we should all understand that by now.
What about Jay-Z though? You telling me Jay-Z ain't gonna ever come out with no album? Busta Rhymes is still coming out with albums.
I mean, they can, you know what I'm saying, and they have a worldwide,
Snoop Dogg still coming.
Yeah, Snoop. The thing is, a lot of these older rappers, you'll see them and you'll think, well, who's buying their albums? Why are they putting out music? And a lot of us don't understand that they're still huge in other parts of the world. It's crazy. I was watching something about, I think it was Arrested Development, the group.
Yeah, they're blowing up somewhere else.
Tennessee. Yeah, they're huge. They're huge in other places, and we ain't heard from them in like 30 years.
Well, Speed's been having a solo project. He's been doing solo projects.
Man.
A lot of people didn't know that because
it's incredible.
Kind of independent.
Right. They do their own thing. They don't depend on the majors. And the change with how music is done, changed who hears it. It changed who's exposed to it, how hot you can get as an artist, so it's like the music game changed. It's like I changed, the game changed, everything changed. The audience changed, so.
So I see that you're talking about, just keep it a buck. You talking about you look funny, you will look funny rapping with a ball spot, but you drawing with a genuine haircut.
I mean, not.
You drawing with a genuine haircut.
I do not have a.
Duke going on in here?
There's no Duke. There's no Duke. This is it. But it's like music is a young man's game, and art is something I can do until I can't do it.
And still feel good.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
So what we doing right now with Shazam? I see he's performing.
Well, Shazam is just doing your action pose there with the lightning coming off of his chest. Right now, I'm looking at ways to make it better. And do you have a sharpener?
Yeah, somewhere. Yep.
If not, I think I can deal with it. Something. But yeah, just I got him with the lightning jumping off here.
Hey, Sharp Johnson.
Yes.
Could you decam caution the sharpener? I think it's in this drawer right here. Please. I think it's in the top drawer, right there on the right. Right there on the right. Now let me there. If it ain't there, it's in the drawer. Here you go.
Cool. Thank you,
Sharp
sir.
Johnson.
Thank you.